All right. Where were we?
Well, we were talking about having the interest of playing this game.
Well, my point is, even if I'm like over 30 years old now. The thing is that when I was young, I wasn't playing that kind of game, and when I get my hands on Final Fantasy VII, it was already ugly at that time, so I wasn't interested in the game. I played it later because after that I just don't care anymore about the look of the game. But hello Squall. Back in the days, I just doesn't want to play that game. After I played many other games that were better looking. So imagine now that kids these days.
Kids these days.
No, but just say you were born with PlayStation 3. Would you really get back to playing a PlayStation 1 game?
Well, I don't know.
Would you be interested in playing that?
I don't know. Well, I can say I'm not interested into playing Atari game because I've been born in the kind of Nintendo era, so maybe you're right on this point. Then again, Atari games, there weren't a lot of game mechanics in it, so I don't know, maybe you have a point. But then again, would you care of being spoiled about a game you don't intend to play? And also, you're kind of watching a Let's Play, which is playing the game instead of you playing. But what we are having a discussion about general sporting. For me, hold on a minute.
Hold on a minute.
For me, it's like Game of Thrones. I've reached a point where all my friends have watched it and they just like, oh, this is so good, Game of Thrones. I just want to talk about it real bad. And there's 2 or 3 friends that just totally hype over Game of Thrones, and I haven't seen like the before, I guess. And at one point I just told them, just spoil the hell out of me. At this point, if I haven't seen it, well, I'm just kind of ruining the fun of people of talking about it. And if I can talk about entertainment, what's the point? Oh, I'm just gonna spoil.
I don't want to get spoiled about the thing I'm planning on watching or playing that I haven't yet. I don't want to.
Darth Vader is the father of Luke Skywalker, people.
Shut the fuck up! I'm not here to talk about that. You can't go through it.
Oh. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I'm not 100%. Yeah!
Oh, you're good.
Reflexes.
Reflexes, but you know that by heart.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for spoilers, I'm at a point where I'm just not so much invested in my entertainment. So I just kind of do the math of me not having seen something that is out for a few years, and also me not being like, I know that the next Star Wars is gonna be fun, but it's not gonna be like life-changing for me. The kind of spoilers that could just affect me would be like, oh, this guy is related to this guy, and this guy has been this guy all along, I guess, maybe. But for me, I'm not passionate enough anymore.
But we're not talking about movie. We're talking about a video game.
Well, video games kind of old. It's kind of the same. Whoa, you okay, Red? You good?
Not quite. Yeah. In a way, it's kind of the same. I'm okay with that. I think we don't have to argue about this. But my point is, in a full game, that especially a game like Final Fantasy, in which you're playing like,
well, the story is the game, so yeah,
in which you're playing like 40 hours for that. In this case, probably that good ending, but in many cases that poorly handled bad ending. Most of the time.
I don't think there is a good and bad ending in Final Fantasy VII.
No, I'm talking about other RPGs.
Ah, okay. Okay, so it's about like...
Let's say like Final Fantasy X, for example.
Oh, I don't even... Oh, I didn't completed the game. I've died in the last dungeon and I've erased my game because I was frustrated.
You don't have to finish it to know that it's shit in the end.
Alright.
But
well,
anyway.
I was kind of expecting it.
Anyway, my point is that I don't want to be spoiled when I play a video game that I haven't played, just because I'm gonna play that game for like that many hours, and then if I already know the ending before I just get there, I might...
Oh, you might give up, so...
Yeah, I might give up. Especially if the game mechanics are not that great, but I'm interested in the story. So, if I know what's going to happen, I will just do like, who cares?
Well, yeah, that's kind of the point, and... yeah.
Okay.
But for me, I would just take like the way you... Jesus, you're making a lot of saves.
Yeah, we don't care. We have an unlimited saving
Yeah,
space.
we have unlimited amount of saving space, so great. So yeah, but for me, I would be just at the point where... well, okay, let's just... I would just... If I find a game that has like... not so fun gameplay but good story, I would rather watch like a let's player playing it for me, or just scoring myself the end of it, because if I find that the investment isn't worth the reward, well, why do the investment?
If you're looking at the entire game, that's not that bad, but or if you're not planning to play it, but there's a lot of games that I just watch the walkthrough or the part that I haven't done the game on the internet on YouTube, for example, because I just don't want to play that game.
Because the game is too hard, or
because the game is too greedy, or because
well, if the game is too greedy, I guess you won't bother like watching 15 hours of walkthrough version. But yeah, but well, I was going to say I'm okay with the idea of dropping a game like before having finished it.
What should I buy though?
Buy one fire.
Fire?
Yeah.
That's it?
And yeah, you're good.
Okay.
At this early in the game, there isn't really like elemental advantages kind of use. If you know it, maybe it's cool, but for me it's
more
just...
material.
I just always felt
There
there's
you
too many
go.
elements, and yeah, that's actually a pretty decent point. I feel that the whole elemental magic in Final Fantasy is kind of clumsy, because I feel there is too much elementals you can use, many kind of elements, sorry. And I also feel that having to stand the enemy...
Should I buy some potions?
2 potions. Whoa. 2 potions, a couple of Phoenix down. Yeah, that should be good. Do you have tents?
I have 1 tent.
2 tents.
2 tents?
Yep. Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, and the other point, having to scan the opponent and then remembering each enemy's weaknesses, as there are a lot of weaknesses. I feel that you don't use like the elemental weaknesses to their best, and for me I just didn't even bother checking unless like the enemy absorbed the element. So one game that I feel that's making it really well is the franchise Disgaea. I know I'm a big fanboy of this, but
you are a big fanboy.
But I feel that the elemental system is way simpler and it kind of works. The enemy, there is only 3 elements in the game, and it's shown on screen which one is each character is strong to one element and weak to another one. And these statistics are shown on screen when you highlight the characters. So I feel it makes you use the elemental way more. You don't have to have an inventory clog with useless elemental spell. And as you get the info, well, instead of just using physical attacks, well, you use your elemental attacks even if it costs MP to use them. So sometimes less is more. That's where I was going to, I guess.
Okay.
Oh yes, the little green spot. That's good.
Yeah, little green spot.
Oh, it's so
Oh,
beautiful.
it's another safe
And
point.
Midgar is so beautiful. You can continue playing. You did.
Yeah, I just do some shipping. So. Yep, shopping. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna continue. Yeah, and I'm overriding that save game. So if we done some mistake with the buying, then we're done for.
Oh no, well, we did good. I think we did good.
There's a potion there.
Oh, what is this? A cover chariot!
What's the code?
Oh man, this is awesome. One of my personal favorite. It makes like if you put it on Cloud and the enemy attack Aerith, Cloud's just gonna get in the way and absorb the attack.
Cover material. There we go.
Yeah. So I find this area kind of goofy because you are kind of in this dystopian city and you have this. I can't accept there's this calm place, but the waterfall behind.
Yeah.
Where does this freaking waterfall comes from?
Yeah.
I want answers, Square Enix. This is Cloud, my buddy guy.
In fact, I think it's exactly as you were telling us earlier.
Pizza.
Yeah, they were doing. Oh, like look, I'm doing like a slum with a waterfall and like there's flowers around it and
It's really beautiful.
and metals and there's a house and I don't know whose house is this and I don't know where it connects, but it's cool.
Oh, we're gonna use it. No worry, just continue like shoveling out because this doesn't look like the house of the guys living like at 50 feet of there. It's like an old colonial home. Oh, there's a TV in the back. There's like a big CTR TV in the back.
Yeah.
And in the other place, they were living in concrete tubes with cockroaches. So, okay, I guess they are like taking better care of themselves. They are better than us. They are better than the slumbags. Yeah, I feel that this area has been just designed without consideration of what they were going to do with it, and then they thought, oh yeah, Aerith, she could live in there. That should be good. Yeah, let's use it. Whatever, man.
That TV is 3 times the size of her mom.
That's true. And the chairs are also pretty big, if I can say. Oh my god! I haven't noticed before. Oh my god!
The chairs are almost as big as a human being.
Oh, they're like hobbits. This is awesome.
And look at that flower pot, man.
Oh man, those
Wow.
are beautiful. Yeah, those are pretty big flowers. But they have a green thumb.